Well, nothing could be more terrifying for a newborn's parents than hearing that their baby has a heart defect.
But Faith and St. Francis helped the Waller family when their daughter spent 13 months in the PICU. Jessica Torricelli has their story in tonight's Two Cars, Two Winners report.
But the Lord looked down with a smile and said, "Not yet."
The emotions flood right back for William Waller when he reads the poem he wrote about 30 years ago. It serves as a reminder of the rocky start his daughter Jody had in life.
She had approximately a 10% survival rate when we got to Mayo's. She was 13 months old and weighed 11 pounds. She would never have even made it to that point had it not been for the care of the unit at St. Francis.
Jody was born with a congenital heart defect. She spent more than a year in the pediatric intensive care unit at St. Francis Hospital. That's where they met Dr. Terry King, who was the director at the time.
Neonatal conditions in Louisiana were very frequent and very devastating. We had one of the highest preemie rates in the United States, and still pretty high. So there was a big need for critical care in Northeast Louisiana. There was no service for that.
That is until Dr. King helped start the neonatal and pediatric intensive care units at St. Francis in 1978.
We've seen over 300,000 patient visits in our career, and the joy we have when we're out in the community or when they come to the office and we get to see them and hug them, and now they're grown and they're having children.
And of course, one of those patients is Jody Waller.
He means everything to me. I can have another doctor say it, and that's fine. I trust medical professionals, but if it comes out of Terry King's mouth, it's gold.
Now you can find Jody teaching special education students at Sterlington Middle School and coaching the school's color guard team, spending her time doing what she couldn't do as a kid. Because of her condition, Jody wasn't able to play sports, but she says she's no stranger to being part of a team.
The love for spirit groups comes from my mom being a cheerleader sponsor from the time I was in kindergarten. With Mom doing that, I got a uniform just like the big girls.
Jody says after her difficult childhood, she wants to make sure her students and her team know that not everyone is alike and that everyone deserves a chance. Because of St. Francis, Jody was able to get a chance at life, something her parents are so thankful for.
We are indebted to that unit, and a lot of other families are too.
The Waller family says 30 years later, none of this would be possible without Dr. King and everyone at St. Francis.
God answered our prayers and sent her back, his way of saying, "Not yet."
For KNOE 8 News, I'm Jessica Torricelli.
And don't forget, we are joining the St. Francis Foundation again this year to raise funds for the NICU and pediatric intensive care units. You can buy a raffle ticket in the Two Cars, Two Winners campaign for a chance to win a Toyota 4Runner or Nissan Titan. Just go to KNOE.com for a link to buy your tickets.